Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our podcast, The Young Minds. It's me, Aarya Gautam, here with Rebeka today.
Hello everyone, thank you Aarya. My name is Rebeka, I'm coming from Croatia, and thank you for having me here today.
Thank you so much for being here. Okay, let's start off from something related to Croatia. So you're from Croatia, and tell me something about Croatia. I'm excited to know.
Yes, okay, so I'm from Croatia. It's a small country in Europe. A lot of people know about it because of football. We have a really good national team. And also because of a lot of sea, a lot of tourists are coming every summer. But usually it's a small country, 4 million people for something. So I don't know, we have mountains, we have sea, we have islands. I really, really love my country. I'm proud of it.
Yes. Okay. I did some research work too, and I found out that Croatia is one of the safest countries in the world. So how safe do you feel in Croatia?
Really, really safe. Really, you can just go from like your night out, walk alone home, even in the big cities, and I mean, probably you're not going to get into something uncomfortable situations like usually. You need to be careful, of course, in any situation. But I really, really feel safe. I never had like any incidents or situations where I felt like my life is endangered or something.
Yes. So, as you're in Nepal right now, what similarities do you find between Croatia and Nepal?
That's what I do with the kids here. Like they watch a video of Croatia and then we compare Nepal to Croatia. Actually, there are more differences than similarities, I would say. But some of them are like how I see Nepali people are so like good at hospitality, and we feel really welcome here as tourists, and they're like so warm to us, and we really met so many people, so many great people here. And you also love to hang out and like be together with family, friends, going for coffee or dinners. We are also like that. So Croatian people, we love to hang out with our loved ones and meet new people. I would say that's the biggest similarity I saw like in that cultural part.
Yeah. So is there any specific reason why you visited Nepal?
Actually, if you asked me 1 year ago, like would I come to Nepal, I would be like, I don't know, maybe someday, but it's not on my wish list. So I didn't know much about Nepal before coming here, I have to be honest. But my friend invited us to come because she applied for this program before Carla and I, my friend. So when we heard about it, like what is program about and where is it happening, we were really like interested in it, and then we started to Google about Nepal and what can you see here, because I think a lot of people don't know many things about Nepal and culture here and Mount Everest. Even some people don't even know that Mount Everest is in Nepal because it's a small country. So it was really interesting to explore it like before, but also when we came here. Now when I'm four weeks here, I can say like I really understand how is the culture here and people, and we are really glad we came here personally. Yeah.
So you're here for Sustainable Development Goals, right?
That's true.
Yeah, so is there any, again, specific reason why you thought of contributing in the Sustainable Development Goals, like personally, as a person? So why did you join to contribute?
Okay, so my profession, I have a master's degree in social work. It's kind of connected to Sustainable Development Goals in some parts. And while I was learning about it, I was thinking about some countries that are like third world countries, right? So we got an idea to go to those countries and like spread awareness about those things like Sustainable Development Goals, because it's important for our Earth, right? And all the people and plants and animals that are living here. So I saw the project and the impact the project has like in the whole world, because Isaac with the United Nations, they're working in all countries in the world, most of them. So I was really interested in coming here and being in a role of teacher, because that's not my profession usually. So that's pretty much it. I don't know.
Yeah, so we just faced a huge pandemic, COVID-19.
Mhm.
So how do you think has it affected the Sustainable Development Goals? I mean, did it affect it in a good way or in a bad way?
Yeah, when you said that, when you asked the question, the first thing that came in my mind was masks, and like they're made of
Yes,
plastic.
yes.
And in this, like, it's I think 1 year and 8 months that COVID started, or even more. So how many masks we used, and where are we putting them, like trashing them into the same garbage that like we
Yeah.
trash all other trash. So that was the first thing. So in that part, you can see that impacted like in a bad way, not in a good one. That's
Yeah.
pretty much it, like what's coming on my mind right now.
Yeah, so what about in the context of Nepal? Now you're in Nepal, you see the situation of Nepal. Like, which Sustainable Development Goal do you think is the most important one for Nepal right now, looking at the situation?
I don't know. I would say maybe clean water.
Yeah.
Clean water, because I know Nepal is rich in water, but I'm not sure about the percentage that is like clean water that you can actually use for living and drink. So maybe life below water and clean water and sanitation. Yeah.
Yeah. So, the pandemic has affected the health of people in various ways. So, how do you think can we, make the mental health of people more better now because of the pandemic? They have lost their loved ones, and many people are going through depression. So, what would you like to say to them?
Yeah, that's really great topic, because mental health, I think it's still some kind of stigma on that part. Like mental health is part of our health, as well as if we get sick, we need to go with a doctor. That's why if we feel mentally in a bad shape, we need to talk about it and speak about it, and like spread awareness about the importance of mental health, because that should be our priority. Without it, you cannot do anything else. So in that way, I think COVID definitely affected our mental health, because we all had to be in our houses. We didn't have that much like social life, and engage with your friends, and do all those things. And I don't know, I would say first thing is like spreading awareness about it, talking about it, speaking up. It's okay if you're not feeling okay. That's totally fine.
Yes.
We are all human beings.
I agree.
So I would start with that. But I think, for example, in Nepal, the good thing is that I can see you have big families, you have a lot of people engaged in your life, and you care for each other. It's really what I felt here. It's not that individualism that is coming from the West. Everyone takes care of themselves. They don't care about others.
Yes.
Here you can really feel it, that people really care for each other.
Yeah, we connect to people very easily in Nepal. And as we're talking about the pandemic right now, so did you learn any skills during the lockdown, or did you enhance yourself in some way?
I actually did. So when I was younger, I used to paint, and I even painted in my room, like on the whole wall, 2 dolphins. When I was like 8, I think. And I was always drawing something. I was really creative, and then I just stopped doing it when high school came and everything. And during the pandemic, I was just like, I need to buy some colors. I want to start painting again, so I started to paint again. That was a good thing.
Wow, that's awesome.
How the pandemic brought us.
Yeah. About Nepal again. After visiting Nepal, did you try any new foods, like a different taste or something like that?
Yes, everything is different here.
Yes.
So it was, I'm really big foodie. I love all food.
Me too.
So yeah, when I came here, I wanted to try everything. We tried dal bhat, we tried momos, all different kinds of it. I don't know, roti, and I forgot a bunch of names, but we tried a lot of things. I really love it. Sometimes it's too spicy, so for example, in a restaurant, I have to say like, can it be less spicy? But I enjoy eating your food, really.
Yeah. So if I visit Croatia, like what food would you want me to try? Any specific food that you only find in Croatia and not basically in other countries?
First thing that's coming on my mind is like, that's probably Balkan food, not only Croatia. but sarma. I don't know, probably you never heard about it.
Yeah, but it's interesting.
It
sounds interesting.
Or stuffed peppers with meat, and they're like cooked in tomato sauce, and you get mashed potatoes with it. It's really good. I think you would love it because it's a little bit spicy also.
Yeah, I like spicy food.
I know all Nepali people love spicy
yes,
food.
we're fond of spicy.
So yeah, I would recommend that to you. I think.
Yes. Okay, now as we're in the 21st century, social media is taking over the world. So are you active in social media?
I am. I'm active on, I don't know, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. I don't use TikTok. That's why all kids here asking me to use TikTok. I do not, but I don't even know how does it work? You probably have TikTok,
right? I actually do. Yeah. Sometimes, it's fun to go through TikTok, see some videos. You can learn new things through it too.
That's true. And also when we were at the Dabar Square in Kathmandu, a lot of people were just recording, and then we asked, what are they doing? And they were like, it's TikTok thing. So yeah, I use social media. I think social media, new times are coming, and it's part of our life. We cannot ignore it or say social media is bad. I think it has a lot of benefits, and also everything is about balance, like how you manage it. Like you said, on TikTok, you can also learn a lot of things, a lot of new skills. So as long as you have like good self-image, about yourself and self-esteem, healthy self-esteem, I think it cannot like harm you in that way.
Yeah, I agree. And now let's talk about music. Are you interested in music? Like, do you listen to music? You play some instruments? Do you sing?
I do not. My family, actually, my mom plays piano, and my brother. You play piano?
Yeah, I play piano.
I tried a couple of times when I was younger, but I was just like, I give up. I cannot do this. So I'm not really personally good at music. My brother also, he plays guitar. So I love to listen to him and sing with him, but I'm not really like engaged. But I love to listen to it.
Yeah,
definitely.
So apart from Kathmandu Valley, did you visit any other places in Nepal?
We just went in Chitwan this weekend. It was really fun because you cannot see those things in Croatia, for example. There was a rhino walking with cars and like motorbikes, and also we went for canoe, and we saw crocodiles like really close. They're like in nature, in their habitat. We saw a lot of deers and birds and rhinos also in national park. Met so many people, and it was really good. Next weekend we are planning to go to Pokhara also.
Wow. Yes.
And we've been to Nagarkot. It was also a beautiful experience.
Yeah, sounds great. And now, apart from Nepal now, any South Asian or Asian country you want to visit?
Well, I want to, I don't know, on my bucket list there are all countries in the world. I really love to travel. I traveled a lot like during my student days. I want to visit China really bad. You're so close to it, but I don't have time right now to go. But yeah, I've been only to Jordan and now in Nepal in this part of the world so far. But yeah, China is, I think, first one on my wish list.
Wow. Yeah. Now you're in Rajarshi Gurukul, so like, what was your first impression? How do you feel being here in Rajarshi Gurukul today?
So when we came here, we really had like warm welcoming. So I think the first impression is really important, and it really made an impact on us. Like we feel, I don't know, kind of like home. I mean, it's been only 4 weeks, but we feel really good here.
Yeah.
And all people, everyone's so nice to us, and if we need some help with anything, like a lot of people here are willing to help. So so good.
Yeah, so I see you and Carla walking around, and you guys, get along very well. And I see the way you style yourself and your dressing style, So what is the secret behind your fashion?
Well, I don't know. Since young age, I always have like that love for clothes and makeup and all those things. I know a lot of my friends, like, they are not interested in that, and that's totally fine. We all have our own like choices, how we want to get dressed, or do we want to use makeup or no. That's totally optional. I personally really love and enjoy doing it. So that's why, I don't know. And also Instagram, and through like
Yes.
some blogs and different pages, you can see different styles, and you can choose like what do you like, what is going to fit you. And I don't know, I just I love comfortable clothes that I feel like really good in it.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it, like simple things.
Yes. So, there are many students who are about to have their examinations right now, and people like students of grade 9, 10 now, they need to think about their future, their career. So they're stressed. So what advice would you like to give to them?
That's a good question. Um, I I don't know. I would say like I know when I was that age, I didn't know what am I going to do with my life really,
Yeah.
because you're still so young and you have all life in front of you, and you're kind of scared. You're getting out of your comfort zone, maybe leaving your hometown or your
Yeah.
parents, starting to live on your own. Like different challenges are coming, but I don't know. I would say just like to be brave, and everything is going to fall into pieces. Like
Yes.
you just
Thank
keep
you.
trying and
Yeah.
follow
Thank
your
you.
heart. I mean, it's cliche, but that's the truth,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I agree. And okay, so that was the last question for today. Thank you so much for being here with
Thank
us.
you.
I hope you had a great time with us.
I did.
Yeah.